The big win has to happen somewhere. And for 25 years in Vancouver, that place has been Rogers Arena. This week marks the silver anniversary of when these doors first opened to crowds of fans, a quarter century of thrilling victories and crushing defeats.
Well, I'd like to think that it brings back memories, it brings people together. It's so hard to believe it was 25 years ago.
It's a milestone that might be best appreciated by Arthur Griffiths. After all, he built the place.
And I recognized in the history of sport that the Canucks required really their own home.
Construction took 2 years, a move from the Pacific Coliseum to what would first be known as GM Place.
It's a better building than I imagined in the beginning.
The stage christened by a Canadian music icon.
Nobody can open it better than Bryan Adams.
Well, I remember sitting in the arena in the morning of, sitting in the bowl, just kind of taking it all in. And realizing what had been accomplished.
A watershed moment followed by many more, like the first tip-off,
Grizzlies get the opening tip,
the first puck drop, and the day they finally slayed the dragon. But there's one memory most will agree takes the crown.
Now, I remember I had glasses on, which I do now, and I took them and I jumped in the air and I threw them across the room. I'm sure they're broken.
1 year later, the arena was ground zero for the Stanley Cup Finals.
It's a place where there's a lot of good memories, but there's a place also where there's a lot of bad memories.
Fans like Aziz Rajwani have been there for the ups and the downs, and he admits times might be tougher than ever. Like many arenas across the world, it's locked up with nothing on the calendar until 2021. And if it does open next year, things will likely be a lot different.
Maybe have about 3,000 people properly physically distanced. Your food and services won't be the same experience. You might have to grab and go. You may not be able to roam like you used to.
Trying times endured with hopes that the best is yet to come. After all, you don't get the thrill of the big win without some adversity along the way.
It's got so many great days ahead. I'm excited by this hockey team right now, and I'm excited to see them bring a Stanley Cup and win it in this arena.
John Hernandez, CBC News, Vancouver.